Hello, it is the 1st of November and it is the day after the night before. It's a Saturday. I would normally be at work on a Saturday all day, and I have actually been sent home for an hour. What I did the other week, like a couple of weeks ago, was I came home for an hour because I was so tired. After having worked a Friday night, I said, look, I'm so tired, can I just go home for an hour? Because I teach a class from 10 to 11 and then I teach a class from 1 until 2. So I just kind of went, look, can I go home for an hour between 11 and 1? I'll be back for 1 o'clock to take my class. Is that okay? And they said yes. And I'm gonna, well, I've done the same today. I've come back home because, as you can tell, presumably, I'm a little bit ill for some reason. I went to bed feeling okay and now I've woken up and I've got my sexy American baritone voice just not as sexy as it normally is because I need to clear my throat every so often because it gets a little bit too gravelly even for sexy American. So that's where we're at. So yeah, I've come home for now just to rest and zone out for a bit. And I'm going to go up there, I'm going to take the classes that I need to do and then carry on with the day. And then we're going to be carrying on from where we left off later on at work. Whew, I'm worn out. And I'm hot now as well. So that's good, I suppose. It's not really. Last night was good fun though. Actually, it was tiring, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't that busy. Actually, it wasn't as busy as I thought it would be, but it was good fun nonetheless. Actually, I did have a nice night, even though I now don't feel I don't feel too good. I don't sound too good either. Oh, listen to that. I don't sound too good either. I wonder just how low we can go if we start here and then we begin to gradually lower the tone of our voice. We will get down to basic levels that we've never normally reached before. Something like that, anyway. Right, food and a drink, I think, is the order of the day. I've just boiled the kettle because miracle cure right here, guys. You've heard it here, okay? There are many medicines out there in the world that can cure various illnesses and stuff. But in my experience, there is only one medicine that cures everything, right? And it is this, Ribena. But not just any old Ribena, okay? This is the normal Ribena, you know, no sugar-free rubbish here, okay? We're full-fat Ribena, okay? You want to make it nice and strong, right? Because Ribena tastes best when it's strong. So you make it nice and strong, right? And then you pour in hot water, right? Boil the kettle beforehand, hot water. Alright, so you got yourself a glass of hot Ribena, okay? My God, it is so nice, and it looks great as well, right? It's really nice, okay? Especially if you're ill. Even more so than that. It's very hot. Even more so than that if it's winter, okay? Then what you need to do is you need to drink it when it's still just a little bit too hot to drink, because then you can feel the warmth start at the top of your throat and go all the way down through your body. That's my top tip. A nice, strong, hot Ribena, drunk when it is still just a little bit too hot, will cure illnesses.
Hello and welcome. It's Monday the 3rd of November today, and I hope we're all doing very well. I'm okay. It's getting slightly better. As you can hear, my voice still isn't where it was, but you know, it's on the mend, sort of. I think the only real problem now is that obviously I can't really make videos. There's a bit of a shame. And also there's a stone in my shoe. How does that happen? How? Is it like, if I ever meet, right, here's my theory, there's like some little gremlins that are responsible for it. If I ever meet any of them, right, I'll catch them in the act, picking up a little pebble, putting it in my shoe, I'm gonna flatten them. least they deserve. As you can probably see, I didn't really bother with my hair today, because who can be bothered with making themselves look presentable when they're ill? You know, excuse me. It's not really necessary, is it? Oh, I feel ill, look terrible anyway. What's the point in making effort when you're just going to look really bizarre? So I didn't really bother. You might also notice as well that the coat has now arrived, and that means that we are slowly but surely setting in to winter time, which is my second favourite season after autumn first, then winter. Yep, we're settling in, things are getting a bit chillier. I think this is probably the first day in November that's actually felt like a November day, but to be fair, it is only the third day of November. But you know what I mean, it's like, we've probably had a warmer than average autumn, to be fair. And you know, I think what I mean by that really is that this is probably the first day of autumn that's probably felt like an autumn day. You know, chilly. But even then it's not that bad, I'm still quite warm, but I attribute that mainly to my coat and to the fact that I'm walking and kind of building up a bit of body warmth. So I've got a few errands to run today, which is what I'm off doing now. Then I'm going to go home and rest. Drink more hot Ribena. It's delicious. Drink more of that and get better, and hopefully be fighting fit. Because I want to get back to recording videos. I've got some things that I need to do, and I'm having fun recording. So I want to get back to doing that, but I can't really at the moment. A, my voice sounds like this. B, I already clear my throat enough as it is on camera, which is a bad thing to do. So I need to get better again before I can do that. So I'm just going to go home after I'm done, rest my voice, and hopefully be better tomorrow, or at least in a few days, so that I can get back to recording and stuff. Lots of building work going on houses around here. It's really odd. Well, it's not really odd, but there just seems to be a lot having stuff done at the same time. And it also seems like a really, sorry, me wiping my nose, running a little bit. Seems like a really rubbish time of year to be having building work done to your house as well. Why would you pick autumn and winter when it's freezing cold? It just makes no sense to me. You may as well have a nice warm house while you're doing it, so do it in summer, where at least you won't be getting cold. You know what I mean? It just seems a bit weird to me, that's all. This is a clip that I'm just quickly filming as a test, because I just accidentally dropped you, and I want to make sure you're okay. Looks like I really picked the wrong day to go out and do all of my jobs. I really should have chosen a different day. Do I stay here and wait for it to die down? Or do I just go for it? I don't know. This could go either way. I think I should probably go for it. I was going to tell you a story on my way back, and I'll do that now. I may as well. I don't think we're going to be disturbed. Seems like a nice place to do it, so I will. Over there is my old primary school. Right, way up in the distance over there. Now, there is, obviously that school has school gates. It has two sets of school gates. It basically has a set of gates for the lower school and a set of gates for the upper school. Now, obviously, the lower school is things like year 1, year 2 reception, and the upper school, if I remember rightly, was year 3 through to year 6. Now, I remember being in year 5, it might have been, and a bunch of students from year 4 and 5 were asked to design a load of images to go on the front of the school gates. I was one of those selected. Quite a huge honour, it wasn't a big group of people that was selected to come up with images for the school gates. Now, I obviously can't show you the school gates because they're really far away, like all the way over there somewhere. But essentially what it is they're made out of iron, I assume, but they're painted blue, and there's loads of iron shapes inside the gates, kind of bent into all these different shapes, all of them into the images that had been drawn. So the gates look really amazing. Like I say, there was an upper set and a upper school and lower school, so 2 sets of gates that have got these funky designs on. And the teacher said to us, if you're going, and if you design one of these images to go on the gates, then one of them will go on there. We had to design a whole bunch of images. We just drew loads of pictures. We spent an hour drawing pictures. It was great fun. And she said, one of your images will go on the school gates. What she neglected to say was, one of your images will get to go on the school gates, except for yours, Nick. Alright? Those school gates, not one of my designs are on there. I'm livid. I've been livid all this time. Maybe that's why I hate the world. It's all thanks to my teacher. Right? Insult to injury, my drawings weren't even rubbish enough to go on the lower school gates. Right? They were too bad for the upper school ones, and even worse for the lower school ones. It's outrage, is what it is. But I don't know what, I was just walking in to do my jobs and stuff, and I was just suddenly reminded of that story, so I thought, hey, I'll tell it. But I was kind of hoping in that time that the rain will have ceased. But it hasn't. You hear all that dripping in the background, that constant stream? Yeah. There's currently a huge puddle around my feet, and I am adding to it. Not really, it's that. There is no puddle around my feet, and I'm not adding to it. The other day I had to pay a check-in, so I walked to the bank to pay my money in, and then it would normally only take me half an hour, 40 minutes maybe at most. It would take me like a 20-minute walk in, 15-minute walk in, pay the money in, walk home. So 40 minutes, 45 minutes it would take me, and I think I was gone for almost 2 hours, and that's because I went and paid my money in. And then I went and then I sat on one of the benches over there. I think you can see it. Just over there. I went and sat on that bench. And that was it. I just sat down there. Obviously the weather wasn't this bad. I just sat down for about an hour and just watched the things happening. So there were kids playing. And there was some girls over on the field, here in front of us, playing football, and they started shouting, going, "Hey, that's offside!" And it made me laugh because they were 9-year-old girls, and they knew what the offside rule was. That's not what made me laugh. What made me laugh is they know and I don't. If we're to believe sexist stereotypes, I should know, but I don't. No matter how many times someone's explained it to me, I don't fully understand it. Planes flying overhead. I mean, you can hear one now, but you won't be able to see any because the skies are grey. All the leaves are brown.
All the leaves are brown.
And the sky is grey.
The sky is grey.
I was watching these planes fly past, looking at their vapour trails and stuff, just watching those get longer at one end and then shorter at the other end. All these parakeets flew around. We get, if I show you, we get loads of parakeets around here. And loads of them just kind of appeared from over there somewhere and just kind of flew around the field and stuff, and then settled over there in some of the trees over there, and would just kind of settled there. And I was watching those for a while as well. It was noisy, but it was fascinating to watch nonetheless. But the best thing of all, right, was a man walked past walking his dog, a husky dog. I love husky dogs, right? So this fella walks past. And he sits down at the next bench along with his husky dog. And we just sat there for a while. And then the husky kind of if I just point you over there. So the husky kind of just sits in the middle of the path in front of his owner, like some sort of territorial guard kind of thing. And it was really cool to watch because there was this husky just sort of stood there yes, this is my path. No, You shall not pass. And this family walked past, and they was like, even though it was just a harmless husky dog, they're kind of walking past going. It was really great, a really cool thing to watch. And I had a great time. Like I say, I was doing nothing. I was just sat there for an hour just watching the world go by. It was really peaceful and really interesting just to see. I might do it again one day, but not today. Again, I was telling this story hoping that the rain would pass, and it has not. So, looks like I'm just going to have to Iron Man it. I'll see you at home when I'll be even wetter.
I'm now home, and I'm taking a bit of a battering from the weather, which means I need to fix whatever this is. Be right back. Ooh. Much better, I think. Had a bit of a lion's mane. That'll do.
Hello everyone, welcome. It is Tuesday the 4th of November today, and I hope everyone's doing alright. I'm still a bit kind of but on the whole not too bad. I just saw a spider on the windscreen. I wanted to work out whether it was on the inside or outside. Yeah, as you can see, we're in my car at the moment, and that's important to note, because today, excuse me, sorry, we're going to make a nice little addition to the car. I'm just giving it a quick dust while I'm talking to you, because there's a lot of dust and stuff in here. Basically, I have Jay to thank for this idea. Jay has a dashboard ornament, or what I call a trinket, in his car, and it sits, like I say, right on the dashboard, and it's just a little rubber duck. And I've been looking for something for the longest time to put on my dashboard, and I've never really known what. And then I was just kind of rummaging through my wardrobes the other day, and I saw that I had some toys in there from when I was younger, and one of which was a series of Pokemon like this, and they all had little balls underneath, and I think the idea was you just roll them across a smooth surface at each other, and then whichever one was left stood up was like the winner or something like that. It was a silly little game like that, but I had a whole bunch of these, and I thought, actually, that's probably as good as anything, because I'll be struggling to find something, and I have been struggling to find something for a long time. So I saw them, I kind of had a look through them. I had loads of them there. I think I had about 14 of them, and a little model Heracross as well, and a little circular lot robot. But I think I've decided on Bulbasaur, so I'm going to mount him on my dashboard with a bit of blue tack, because obviously the little ball underneath means he won't really stay put, and also my dashboard hasn't got anything that will hold him up there, and so I need to affix him somehow, which I'm going to do right now. Okay, are you ready? I quite like it, actually. I think it's quite cute. I might put a couple of the other ones on there and have like a whole team, but certainly for now Bulbasaur's good. I quite like it. Obviously, you don't want too much or too many or anything like that, because otherwise it starts distracting your attention and becomes a problem. I was going to have a Fallout 3 bobblehead, but they're quite expensive and they're quite tall as well, which is no good. So, without further ado, here is my new dashboard Bulbasaur. How about that? I like it. I think it's quite cool. Like, he just kind of sits there on the dash. You know, I could be like driving along, and then there he is, just like right in the corner. I like it. I quite like him. I think he's really adorable. But you see what I mean about I might get a couple more on there. He looks a little bit lonely at the moment, but we'll see. We'll see for now. I can't work out whether he looks happy or angry. And that's pretty much all that I have done and am going to be doing with my day today. I'll either see you a bit later on, or tomorrow, or at some point soon. I'm really hoping my voice gets back to normal, because I've had enough of film trailer announcer voice. Right, let's get out of here. I have been sent a new piece of channel art from Josh off of the Network server, and
excuse me, I'm so sorry. He's the guy who's responsible for doing a great deal of my my channel art and thumbnail art and stuff like that. And now my channel has new art at the top, and I'm going to show it to you right now. So there it is. How about that? I quite like it. It's nice and simple. It's quite stylish. I'm quite a big fan of it. I quite like it. It sort of goes in quite well and just looks quite nice, pretty professional. That's pretty damn good. I am quite happy with it. So that's definitely something positive. So of course, in light of that, be sure to head on over while you're next on Facebook and like Paradox Arts. Here's the profile page. Make sure you check that out. This is Josh's artistic page. He's got a load of his artwork, pictures that he's taken for other YouTubers and bands and stuff like that. So be sure to go over there and check it out, and make sure that you go and show him a bit of love for some of the awesome work that he's done for me. Hello there, it's Thursday the 6th of November. Yes, it is the 6th. How are we doing? I hope everyone is alright today. As you can probably hear, my voice is much better. Still a little bit raspy, but all in all, we're pretty much there, which is fantastic. It's the evening of Thursday. It's Thursday evening, and I know I guess I'm a bit late for vlogging today, but we're going out tonight. I am going out. I don't believe Jay is, because he's working. But Taylor is doing some stand-up. It's been a long time since he's done some stand-up. It's been a long time since I've watched him do stand-up as well. So we're going out. He's going to go and do his performing thing, and I'm going to be sitting in the audience watching and supporting him and heckling him. I'm not. I'm too scared. But we're going out. We're going out to Greenwich, to one of the most famous comedy clubs there is up the creek. And it should be a good night. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But I'm quite looking forward to it. It's going to be good. Hello, it's Friday the 7th of November. How are we doing? I hope everyone is doing all right today, as per usual. I think I'm finally pretty much on peak form, back to where I normally am, which is great. However, like a donut, I forgot to take you guys out last night. But we didn't go anyway. In the end, we just kind of stayed in, playing video games, eating pizza, watching TV, that sort of thing, just general lazing about. And it was good, because me and Taylor haven't seen each other for a long time, so it was good to just kind of catch up doing not a whole lot in that way, which is awesome. But that's going to wrap up today's vlog anyway. Even this week's vlog is going to wrap everything up so that I can get round to editing you for the week. Not editing you specifically, but editing the video for the weekend. And that's pretty good. I might have to change up the schedule ever so slightly just to accommodate things. I think we're doing alright for the moment. But I might have to change it up. I will, of course, let you know if the schedule is going to change in any way. But at the moment, no plans to. So, without further ado, I'll see you whenever I'll next see you over the course of the weekend. Let me just check out my working life. So, I'm working tonight, obviously, from 6 until 2. Then tomorrow all day from 8 until 5. And then 6 until 2. I thought I was doing 7 until 2. On Saturday. That might not be the case. Anyway, yes, so 8 until 5 during the day, and then 6 till 2 tomorrow night. And then I'm doing 11 till 6 on Sunday, so pretty much all day. And then that brings us nicely into next week, which is a very, very busy week. A very busy week, as opposed to a fairly busy week. Should be interesting. I'm not going to tell you too much about what's coming up, but know that it's something to be excited about. So I'll see you all a bit later on. Bye!